And slideshow
No, start from the first one. Yeah.
and slideshow. Okay, good morning, everyone, or good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Maha Ishaq from Newton Education Services, and I'd like to welcome you to this the information session on the CEMS Master in Management program provided by AUC. Today we will speak. We're going to give an overview of the American University in Cairo's about the program itself. This will be given by Dr. Marina Apaydin. She is associate professor of strategic management at AUC, and she's also the academic director of the program. And we have also two students from the who are current students at the CEMS MIM at AUC. One of them, Ahmed Halawa, he is still he's doing his semester abroad at Cornell University, and we also have Hana Khalil. She did her semester abroad at State Business School in Spain. So you will hear from them during this presentation or this webinar, and we'll conclude with any questions and answers. If you have any questions whatsoever, please go ahead and type them in the question box, in the Q&A box in your browser, and we will answer you as we go ahead. Okay. So, Dr. Marina, we will basically be speaking about the American University in Cairo and the background on the Onsi Sawiris School of Business and about the CEMS MIM program details and structure. Okay, Dr. Marina, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody, and كل سنة وأنت طيبين. I hope you're all doing well. And I would like first to introduce, of course, I don't need to introduce AUC. I am sure that you all know the university. Now all our activities are happening in Tagamo. And although the main campus was first in Tahrir, it was founded many years ago in 1919. So we have 5 different schools at the university, and Onsi Sawiris School of Business is one of these 5. We have 52 graduate programs overall at the university, and CEMS Masters in International Management is one of these 52 programs. Next. So now, in terms of Onsi Sawiris School of Business, this is basically our faculty and staff. I should be somewhere there among these beautiful people. And we have actually quite a lot of professors, about 80, 79.94 to be exact. And we have 6 graduate programs. One of them is CEMS. And this is in addition to the executive education, which stands by itself. Next. The school, our school is accredited. It's so-called Triple Crown accredited school. It means that the quality of the school were verified by the 3 rating agencies, and this is very rare, especially in our part of the world. So about 1% of all business schools worldwide are only accredited by 3 credit agencies. So we, in this sense, we are very special. And of course, you can see the beautiful campus on the pictures which are in those slides. Next. In terms of ranking, also, in case you haven't heard before, our school is a top business school in in the Middle East, Middle East and North Africa, and the first school of business in Africa overall, and fourth ranking of the master's program in international management 2026. And we're going to talk about it more as we get to the program. Our business school is a part of various academic associations, and CEMS is just one of them, but we're also part of other associations. Maybe you have heard some of those names. So now let's move on to CEMS, and let's see what is CEMS. CEMS is a program, it's a one-year master's program. It's a program which was founded very early on in 1988, so it's not a new program. The program has 33 academic members, schools across 6 continents, and 70 corporate partners. I'm going to talk more in details in terms of partners later. The worldwide program cohort is 1,300 students a year. So every year, CEMS program welcomes 1,300 plus students, and we have more than 20,000 alumni working in like 1/3 of the world countries. Next slide. I just want to take a second for you to look at this slide and identify some of the schools that you might be familiar with. And maybe, I don't know, Maha, do we have a chat box here or no?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, if you guys want to type in some of the names that you are familiar with, it would be great so we can react to see which schools.
You can put it in the question box, everyone.
Okay, let me see. Where is the box? Where is the box, Ma? I see the chat box, webinar chat.
There should be a Q&A. If you put of the under more in the more, you can Q&A.
Yeah, all right. So
if anyone is familiar with these
if anyone would like to just jump in and type any of the schools you may be familiar with, we can have some interaction in our discussion. And well, I don't see in the chat nor in the Q&A. I will continue. So in this case, some of the schools you have noticed the founder of the Association of Global Alliance for Global Education. The association started in Europe, so you can see the European schools present here very prominently: Bocconi, ESADE, HEC, RSM, Erasmus School of Business, London School of Economics, but you can see also later-comers. We have in North America, we have United States with Cornell University. We have the Ivy School of Business in Canada, and then we have a few schools in the Latin American continent. In Asia, we have in Japan, Cairo University, and in Singapore, a school in Singapore, and in China. So as you can see, the program is very selective in the sense that there is only 33 schools available in the program. And in addition to the schools that participate in the program, there is also so-called corporate partners. And here I will not even ask you. I'm sure you know most of the people, most of the companies in this list. These are corporate partners, and their role is to support the students in their search for internships, their search for a job, and they also offer skill seminars, and they're actually paying money to be in contact with some students and to have preferential choice of the students. CEMS program requires 8 weeks internships, and this is what the corporate partners are doing. We at AUC, our corporate partner is Belton Group, and they just joined months ago, so they're still not in this list. But all other corporate partners who are on the list, they are partners of other countries, but yet we have full access to them. And now I would like Ahmed to take over a couple of slides, so we have diverse voices in this program.
Thank you, Dr. Marina, so much. And allow me to go through these slides differently. So I love to reflect on my personal experience here more than like just stating what is why choose CEMS program. So maybe for me, let's start with the global top rank program. If you walk around AUC, you'd find banners of CEMS all over. So I was one of these who like had a look on the banner, and it was top 8 when I had the look, and now it's top 4. So we are making progress all over the world. So I told myself, yeah, this is a very good program. Maybe I can join. And with a strong worldwide alumni network, of course, like you'd have exposure to people from all around the world. They're the smartest people on earth. Because yesterday, after we had the North American Summit, so we had people from consultancy, people from investment banking, people from venture capital and entrepreneurship, and so on and so forth. So we'd be in contact with a very, very strong worldwide alumni network. And like Dr. Marina just illustrated, the 33 schools of business are all amazing. They are all on top of the world, the top schools in Europe, top schools in North America. Cornell is like the 16th worldwide. So I'm so lucky to be in one of the Ivy schools. So you'd be so lucky to join one of these 33 schools, actually. 70 corporate partners. Also, like Dr. Marina just said, they're top of the world, and you actually get to have like a business project with one of these, and where you get to encounter first-hand problems to solve with them, first-hand interactions with top management and these corporate partners. So I'm having like, we have now in Cornell, we have ABB, we have Amplifon, we have CGM, all like top employees in the world. So I'm also so happy that I'm having this encounter. But to me personally, the best thing I like is the different background of every student. We're a cohort of 50 students here in Cornell almost. So everyone is from 2 or 3 people from different countries. So you get to know like people from all over the world, literally. And so we hang out together, we spend the time together, we like go travel cities together. So it's a very good experience to get to know people outside your comfort zone, outside of Egypt, outside of the ones you're used to. And then you'd come an alumni along with others from like different countries of the world. Next, please. Like I was saying, it's a global masses at the end of the day. So the global focus is so intense. So in my first semester, we had the global strategies. Now I'm taking the global leadership, the global citizenship, and it's so global. The focus is so enhancing the skills. So not just taking it on a superficial level of just knowing the skill, but on practicing it on a global level, which is way more enriching. You have, like I said in the previous slide, the practical experience through the corporate partners, and this comes through the business project, where you get the first-hand experience with doing, like practicing a real consulting problems, and then you'd have access to like the alumni network, and as well, we were just discussing it yesterday as well in the North American Summit. There's like 49% of the alumni work internationally. So yesterday we were discussing an internship that starts in France, then we move to the Netherlands, and then goes to Lebanon. So it's so international in the way that you would not only be working or having an interaction with international people, but have a chance to work internationally as well. And this is just statistics that I hope I'd be one of in the future. That 97% of the people are employed after these studies. So I hope I'd be one of them in the near future. And lastly, from my side, the core values, like I said, it's so focused on leadership, excellence, innovation, and ethics, which are all values that I think we would need at some point in life, in the near future. And of course, now, whether personally or or academically. Now I'll hand over to Hannah to continue with the rest of the slides.
No, actually, to go back to Dr. Marina, Hannah
okay.
will speak
Thank you.
later on in the webinar. Go ahead, Dr. Marina.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is just one slide to show you how high up the program is fourth in the world out of 235 masters in international management, and it's together with very reputable schools such as INSEAD, Stanford, and others, AUC, Bocconi. And now we're going to turn to Hannah for the discussion of the opportunities offered in terms of career.
Okay, great. So, hi everyone. I'm gonna quickly speak to you about the Career Forum that happens every year in November, which is an event organized by the CEMS Global Office, which is the office managing the 33 partner schools. And it's mainly in Paris, the location of the office. But for the CEMS Career Forum, it used to be in ESADE in Barcelona every year. And this year it will move to Prague in Vichy, which is also one of the CEMS partner schools. So what usually happens during the CEMS Career Forum is that it's 2 days usually, and sometimes they start even a day earlier with some company visits from the company, like offered by the companies that are in the city which the Career Forum is being held in. So, for example, I've been to one edition of the CEMS Career Forum, which was in Barcelona in ESADE, and the first day started with a visit to Gartner, one of the corporate partners, but this was like a selected students, or like not a main part of the forum, but it was a day earlier where interested students applied for, and I was one of the interested students and I joined it. So it was also very nice to get to know more about Gartner. Others joined URW, which is Unibail Rodamco Westfield, as well. They joined a company visit there. And then the second day usually have skill seminars, which could count towards your academic credits as well. And some coffee workshops, coffee talks, some other workshops, and also some interviews because so in the Career Forum, most of the CEMS corporate partner, they participate, and they all participate in person. They offer these skill seminars, these workshops, and some interview opportunities as well, or just informal one-to-one chats. And then the third day, there was CEMS entrepreneurs doing the CEMS Startup Challenge, which is also like a group in CEMS, like they're CEMS entrepreneurs. So for anyone interested in entrepreneurship, and I actually also participated in the CEMS Startup Challenge. I presented a project that I was working on. And then there was a career fair where you can just walk and talk with all the corporate partners that are there and just discuss with them different opportunities. So that was mainly the career forum, and then there was like a celebratory event in the end to celebrate the forum. So it was very, very nice. First of all, we got like exposed to interact with a lot of corporate partners. We got some interview opportunities, and also when it came to networking, we interacted with a lot of alumni, a lot of students, because like the Career Forum is one of the events where most of the students are very keen to attend each year. So you get to also meet with a lot of students from all the partner schools, which is also a great opportunity. And also they offer for schools that are outside of Europe travel subsidy of 500 euros if you were able to get an interview slot, just like a minimum of one interview. So that was also a nice kind of opportunity as well if you're from a non-EU country to help you join the event. So it was a great experience as well.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank
So
you.
Dr. Marina will continue with the program structure.
Unmute myself. The program structure is, we mentioned earlier, program lasts only 1 year and doesn't require any work experience, unlike MBA, where you need to have 3 years work experience. The first semester, you start at AUC with 17 credit hours, and it will have several courses and seminars, different seminars. And the second semester, which is right now in spring, Ahmed is spending in the United States, and Hannah spent her exchange in Sade. And so this is your second semester. It's written here 18 credit hours, but going forward, we are trying to decrease it to 16 to make it more affordable. And for this part of the travel, you can also apply for scholarships, travel scholarships at AUC. For the first semester, there is no scholarships. And finally, you have the third part, 8 weeks of the internship, international internship, or you can have you can have some of your previous engagements, such as startup that you had, count towards your international internship, or any work experience which was done outside Egypt also can count, or in your family business outside Egypt can count towards fulfilling this requirement. So as you can see, this is a very straightforward slide and a very straightforward program structure. So after 1 year, you can basically finish and graduate from AUC first, and then graduate from the program in one of these 33 universities. So graduations are happening from the CEMS program in rotation. Last year it was in Brazil. Before that it was in Norway, and this year it will be in South Korea. So that's for the program structure. I think pretty much eligibility requirements, they are the same for all the graduate admissions. These are the requirements of AUC related to the graduate programs. And if you are interested in terms of the eligibility, and you just need to be done with your bachelor's degree by the time when you apply. And you need to have proper English with details presented on the slide. But I think if we move forward, Yamaha, towards the last slide with keep the documents, and yeah, when we reach the last slide, you will have all the links on the here. You will have all the links on this presentation that will be shared with you by the organizers. And I think that's now it's time for the students to share more of their experience. If you want to go back to the slide with the students. And Ahmed and Hannah, if you can just say a few words about your experience. Something else you would like to share?
Maybe I can start.
Yes, please.
For me personally, I've always had in mind to have this international exposure, and I can't think of a better experience than the CEMS one to get me to connect with people from different parts of the world. I always also wanted to travel a lot. This is a great opportunity for you to travel and work abroad. So for me personally, the experience has been so much enriching and enlightening in terms of everything, maybe exposure wise and on a global level. So if I if I advise anyone in their early career after graduation, I'd advise them to do CEMS, of course, because then they have the opportunity to have like a master's degree, one of the top in the world, while also taking the degree to a next level where they get encountered with so many different stuff that they would be so thankful to have.
I can also share part of my experience. So what I think about CEMS is that if someone want to have an international experience, then definitely CEMS is your go-to program because it's one of like the most international programs ever. Like the students there are also very international. So for example, we had an exchange student. He's from the Netherlands. His home school is in Brazil. He was doing an exchange in Cairo and another one in Italy. So like you can already see the internationality of the cohort already from having students experiencing a lot of countries, traveling a lot, also with the CEMS program, especially if you're in Europe. A lot of schools there, they just host either regional events, which are rotating conferences that are usually rotate each year between one of the schools that is part of this region. For example, the Nordic Forum rotates between Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Denmark. There's the DACH Forum. There is something called V4 Forum that rotates between Poland and Budapest. So there are a lot of regional events as well that takes place, and we're also hosting one this semester as part of the Mediterranean region. It's called Mare Nostrum. So that's also very good opportunity for you to get to experience a lot of different schools. You can also attend skill seminars. They offer them for everyone. Like some of the skill seminars are open to all students. So I also attended some in University of Cologne. So that's also an option. And just like in general, so there's the CEMS club in each school, which is also mainly doing social activities, corporate events as well, and a lot of different kinds of activities at CSR. So they sometimes also just invite all the SEM students from all schools, not necessarily just your school. So that's also a very nice opportunity to get to know more people and travel and get to experience the internationality of the program. So that's something that I really love about CEMS. And I got to travel and like attend a lot of different conferences while I was in ESADE. So also as part of courses, we got to travel to Rotterdam as part of one of the classes called Climate Policy to have a role play with all the other students who were taking the same course, but in their own schools. And we also traveled as part of the business project to Geneva, which is the headquarters for Cartier, because we were doing the business project with Cartier. So we traveled for the final presentation. So these were also very nice experiences as well. So yes, I would definitely recommend it for the internationality of the experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah.
Okay.
Maha, would you like to take over?
Yeah, there are like a few questions that's been here. Is there availability to join to the master through a scholarship as I'm an AUC staff? I think Dr. Marina, correct me if I'm wrong, you already mentioned there's only some sort of a travel scholarship, but for the second semester, but the first semester does not have a scholarship associated with it, correct?
For the AUC staff, definitely there is. It applies like all other programs. So for the AUC staff, they have their own conditions. We have several, not on this call, but we have several students in every semester, 2 or 3 students who are actually AUC staff or children of AUC staff. So they are funded in their own private way.
Okay. How do you plan to manage students who want to work in companies if there is any work opportunity besides the education? I am not sure. I don't know.
I understand this question, and Tagai, please correct me if I'm wrong. Do you mean for these internships? Of course, there is a 2 months internships, and there are a lot of opportunities. As Hannah explained, you can get it through the database. You can apply through the database. You can attend events. There are in-person events and there are online events to find job opportunities around the world. So this is actually part of the program. So the answer to your question is yes, of course, there are work opportunities.
Okay. Can an applicant submit medium of instruction letter on behalf of the language requirement?
Yeah, if the student had their previous degrees in English, of course, it's accepted as a language, proof, a proof of a language. And it goes for the French as well. For example, in this program, you need to have 3 languages and not necessarily all at the same level. But for example, if you studied in French or in Spanish school, you can also submit your certificate and you met this requirement.
Okay. Are mid-level professionals eligible to apply?
Yes, anybody is eligible to apply, but the program is specially tailored for the fresh graduates who have no experience, because usually mid-level professionals apply to MBA programs, but of course MBA programs are longer, more intensive, and more expensive.
Okay. Mohammed Mungid, here is the scholarship for fresh graduates only. Dr. Marina just answered this. What is the scholarship criteria?
This is general AUC criteria, so which are available on the website. And again, as I said, for AUC staff and children of AUC staff, there are special conditions. And for everybody else, for the first semester, there is no scholarship. For the second semester, you can get up to $5,000 in travel allowance.
Okay. Okay. Someone has a lot of questions. So number 1, do we get to select the university abroad? Also, can we do the semester abroad first?
The answer is yes and yes. You provide the 5 universities of your choice in the order of your preference from 1 to 5. Usually we allow, usually the students get at least one of their first 3. And yes, you can do the first semester abroad. But for that, you need to apply before December 15. And in order to be able to process the visa and all the necessary documentation as a student. So if you don't care about doing the first semester abroad, then you can apply by April 1st, and then you will do the first semester at the AUC and second semester abroad.
Okay. What is the coursework like? Are there exams, quizzes, assignments like at AUC, or is it in a different format?
AUC courses are as all other AUC courses. You have exams, quizzes, and assignments. This is the first semester, but when you go to another university, depending obviously on university, each university has its own style. And in some universities, you have just final papers. In other universities, you have different formats. So you have 33 options to choose from, and again, depends on the university way of teaching.
Okay. Is it worth it as a business major? I won't feel encouraged if the courses are similar to what I learned in my bachelor's at AUC.
The courses will be very different. As I mentioned, especially this exchange semester, you will have totally different courses that have nothing to do with AUC. For example, if you go to Bocconi, you can enroll in a course on fashion management. or you can enroll in the course in advanced financial management in London School of Economics. So the second semester courses are different. The first semester courses are also quite different because they are focused more on the global aspects of management as opposed to just regular bachelor's courses. I am actually teaching both international business at the bachelor's program and the global strategy at the master's program. So these are two very different courses. And yeah.
Okay. Can you please explain the language requirement? I think we have a slide here for
Yeah,
the
we have a
language.
slide. So first of all, you have proof of English proficiency, which is either studying in the English speaking, bachelor's program, or having an overall various TOEFL scores as explained here on the slide. You also, because the program is international program, so you need to have 3 languages. And obviously, you can count your native language, declare your Arabic as a native language. Here's your second language. And the third language can be at the very basic level. So you can take a course during your semester abroad, and you can cover this. If Hannah, you want to jump in and say something about the language requirement from your perspective?
Yes. So for me, initially, I was planning to have French as my third language because I studied it in school. But then when I went on exchange in Spain, I wanted to learn Spanish just for like daily communications. And also there was a Spanish course offered by ESADE, just a language course, but we had to take an intensive 1 week course before the semester starts, and then a regular 2 days a week class throughout the semester. And then I was taking this course. It was actually very fun to take, and it was really useful to learn Spanish while I was there for daily communications. And then also it counted as my third language requirement. So it was just an A1, A2 level. So the very beginner basic level. But yes, I just took the course and passed the exams, and that's it. It then counted as my third language. So I think that could also be an option if you're on your exchange, if there were language courses offered than this. If you just take the course and pass it according to your level, even beginner level, then this could count as your third language requirement as well.
Thank you, Hannah. In question number 5, Maha, you want to read it?
Do we apply on both AUC and the CEMS website?
You apply only once. It's on AUC website, and you apply to AUC because your first degree will be from AUC, and your second degree will be from CEMS.
Okay. Is there a
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Is there a master's thesis that needs to be written during the program?
No, there is no master's thesis.
Okay. Okay. When does the application form open, and when is the deadline?
The application is open already. The deadline right now is April 1st.
Okay. Thank you. For AUC alumni, is there any scholarships, and how much is the tuition fees in total?
As I mentioned before, for the first semester, there is no scholarship. For the second semester, there is a travel abroad scholarship. And the tuition fee in total will be starting from September, 33 credits at $600 approximately per credit.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to ask about the timeline for the results. Will the accepted candidates be notified exactly on the 26th, or could the results be announced earlier? I think this is an admin question.
Yes. So the results, the results will be announced on the 26th of what? I'm not sure what it means on the 26th. Because if you mean a year 26, if you're applying for September, you of course you will have to know, you will know in the summer. Hannah, do you remember when did you learn, and Ahmed, when did you learn that you were accepted?
Around late
July?
late July, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Late
I
July.
think I was also maybe early August or maybe late July as well.
Okay. Does the application process include an interview before the final acceptance?
Yes, it includes interview with me. And you have a WAST already
Ah,
because you attended this webinar.
write that in your application, guys. Like, how did you learn about the program, and if you attended the information session, do mention that.
Yes, seriously, بجد.
Yes, do say that you attended in your application as well. So we did this. Who should I contact if the AUC website says that the application form is closed and it doesn't submit my application? Please email the contact information here, cems.mim@aucegypt.edu. Okay? It's on the like 26th of March, he said. Okay,
No,
so the
how can
26th.
you know 26th of March if you accept it? You are not applied yet.
The deadline is the 1st of April, also.
Yeah, the application
Yeah.
deadline is 1st of April, and you will be notified, as our students said, somewhere around in July.
Okay. If I want to apply for the fall semester abroad, can we know earlier for the paperwork and the visas?
You can know informally early, but yeah, AUC is a little bit bureaucratic, so all this application goes through several stages at AUC. I'm only interviewing you and then passing my recommendation, but then there is the whole process inside the university, which goes through various stages. So as if you meant to know if you can go in the fall abroad, for that you had to apply by April 15th. So I think it's worth mentioning that we have only one start of the program. It's in September. So the program always starts in September. There is no starting in spring. And if you want to start in September abroad, you have to apply before April 15, and then you have all this time, to prepare
Dr.
and do the
Marina,
research.
I need to add something.
Sure.
For them to apply for the semester abroad in their first semester, they should have applied in cycle 1, applying for cycle 2, that's with the deadline April 1st. They'll have to travel in their second semester. Because nominations...
I'm confused, Farida. I thought if they apply by April 15th or April 1st, no, sorry. If they apply, let's say, by December 15th,
Yes,
15th,
that's
right?
cycle 1.
Yeah, so I'm
Yes.
sorry, I was confused. I confused the months. So if you apply in the cycle 1, Farida, thank you for jumping in. If you apply by December 15, then you can go in your first semester, and if you apply by April 1st, you can only go in the second semester. So if you really want to go in the fall, you need to apply for fall 2027 cohort.
Okay. Good. If I have a bachelor's degree in engineering with a minor in business, am I eligible to apply?
Yes, very much so. And as an engineer myself, all engineers are welcome.
And
What kind of
me,
questions?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm an engineer with a minor in business as well. So.
And same for me, actually. I also was major architecture, minor entrepreneurship.
Both of you are AUCs? Ahmed and Hannah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, What kind of questions are asked in the interview? How should we prepare?
The questions are about your interest in this particular program, about your experience in your previous education, about your strengths and weaknesses, about your extracurriculum activities, the standard questions, that everybody asks. So there is nothing particularly special about this interview.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't understand the difference between the cycles.
You're absolutely
Okay.
right, not understanding the difference, because I confused everybody in the beginning. So let me clarify it again. The program starts in the fall, in September. There is no any other starting point of the program. If you want to go abroad in the first semester, which is fall semester, you have to apply by December previous year. So now you can only apply, if you want to go in the fall, you can only apply for a program which starts in September 2027. You cannot apply for September 2026, because if you apply for September 2026, you will have to go abroad in your second semester, simply because you don't have enough time to prepare visas and other student documents. I hope this is a little bit more clear. And you can always connect with Farida, who is also on this call, our program manager. She replies to this email, semsmim@auc.edu, at the phone number as well, office phone number, so you can connect with her.
If I have a bachelor's degree in engineering and have no minor in business, am I still eligible to apply? I would assume yes, you are.
Yes, you can apply. You will have to take maybe some preparatory courses, not like full courses, but some online preparatory courses to qualify. But yes, definitely all engineers are more than welcome.
Thank you. Tagai, you ask, I am left with the issue of sponsorship. If if I can get anybody or an organization can help me join.
You mean financially, you'll have to search yourself. The program will not search sponsorship for you. You'll have to look for the external fellowships and find an organization who sponsors. For example, you mentioned you're Ethiopian, so maybe there are some organizations that sponsor specifically Ethiopians. Maybe you're a sportsman, so there are some organizations that sponsor sports people as students. Maha, probably you know more about this topic than me.
Yeah, like you will have to search on you have to do your research and see if an organization or a funding body can sponsor a full scholarship or partial scholarship. So yeah. Okay. Any other questions? So basically we will email you how to everyone who attended and anyone who registered for the webinar. We will email you the application form, the student's guide, and the contact information, and you have them here. So anytime, if you want to reach out to us or AUC, please feel free, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And we look forward to receiving applications from everyone who attended today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Marina. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Farida. Thank you for a very very nice session. And I think we answered so many questions that everyone was wondering about them. So thank you for a great session, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tagai. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you, everyone.
bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.